the 2019 JT team pants makes me feel like it's 2006. Yeah. So the JT team pants, these were a popular paintball pant way back in 2006. I think they came out in late 2004. Definitely 2006, 7 or something like that when they were very popular. Old man paintball, I much appreciate that. I think super chats are super, super cool because I am super broke and need money. It's true. I appreciate that stuff, guys. I really do. It's super, super appreciated. Yeah, JT Team Pants. So these are, these were a very popular paintball pant in the mid-2000s. I don't really know why they were popular. They were just trendy, right? They didn't have any like cool features. They weren't like lighter weight or more durable or anything. They were just cool, right? There were a bunch of neat colors. They were like bright pink ones, and some people made white ones. Like people were actually taking them apart and like removing this fabric and adding their own like colors and stuff. They were very, very popular. So I think with the current trends in like fashion and in like design world, the 90s are for sure coming back, and like all that nostalgic stuff is sort of popular again. So I think that that's what the goal was with these things. Make them like cool, get all those nostalgic old people that are coming back to paintball, and I don't know, sell some stuff. Slarion 1. I don't know how to pronounce that. Another one of those things, guys. I love those. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. We're putting the Christ back in Christmas. I saw a sign that the other day, and I was like, well, yeah, that's what Christmas is. I appreciate it. Thank you. So anyway, these things, yeah, I lost my train of thought. But they were very popular. So they're trying to bring back that nostalgic look and just like make, I don't know, paintball interesting and like have some cool looking stuff. So what's weird to me, right, is that paintball like that long ago, right? Paintball 10 years ago, I feel like everything was kind of shitty, right? Hoppers kind of sucked, guns kind of sucked, tanks were tanks, all the pads kind of sucked. Most of the stuff was bad, right? I remember my Shocker SFTs never working. My Intimidators were, I don't know, they shot, but they weren't that great. The Halo was goddamn awful. The view loader velocity was terrible. And you know what? I kind of remember these pants being awful. You know, I really remember the knees ripping all the time. And like, they were just weird, big, and heavy, right? So what JT did was remade some big, old, heavy pants and tried to make them a little bit lighter. So you can see they're freaking huge. I mean, the knee pad is still a monstrous thing. I mean, it's like the size of my waist almost, which is sort of crazy. So they're definitely big. They're very light though, so they made them lighter weight, so they're not as heavy and using that satiny material on the, like, I don't know, pant pad area. But I don't get it, right? Like, so they made these pants like big. They're huge. Like the knees are just so wide. I mean, they fit like a pant that nobody wants. Nobody wants big pants anymore. And what's crazier is there are so many good value pants out there. Like the HK Army pants are awesome, right? And they're half the price, not half the price. You can get their track pants, their jogger, like retro pants for $100. Their hardline pants are better. The Exalt pants are better. I mean, those new Infamous pants are better. The Eclipse pants are better. Like everything's better. I don't understand. Those pants have more features. They're cheaper. The quality's better. I don't know. Just everything's better about them. And I think that my biggest problem with these is that they used very lightweight material and then didn't really stitch it well. It just does not look like it's gonna hold up, right? It's stitched one ply everywhere. So I feel like if I grabbed like the crotch on these, I could just rip them apart. There's like no stretch at all in them. Like that's gonna rip. Like I could just rip the crotch out right now. So they're cool looking if you really want that nostalgic look, but they're not the best quality. So I don't know. I don't quite understand. I'm just kind of like lost on that whole thing. I think that there maybe was an opportunity to bring back that nostalgic look, but make them a little bit smaller. And like, they've got like that massive knee pad. Like, people that are spending $150, $130 on pants like those are, they're not $150, they're $130. I don't think that they want those. And I think that we want more features, right? Like, they literally don't have anything. Like, they're literally just pants. There's no like cool ventilation or stretchy spots or anything. I don't know. They just seem very expensive, and I don't understand it. Yeah. They could have made them smaller knee pads. They could have added more stretch material, more ventilation, used higher quality materials, done a bunch of stuff to make them actually cool. Because if those were like a smaller fit and like higher quality and maybe a little bit thicker in the crotch area, I think that I would like them. But they're not. They're just old and weird. I don't understand. And it's also odd. Like I was thinking about that. Normally when we're recommending like pants with padding on the knees, like big heavy knee padding, it's because people want protection, right? So they want thicker like groin protection. You want like a little bit of padding on the sides and stuff. But the team pants have none of that. It's just like super lightweight all at the top, right? Like that's the whole top of the pant. You know, like in my hand, which is great. I mean, it makes them lightweight and I think comfortable. But people, again, right, when they want big pads like this, I think want more padding than just on the knees. So, I don't know. I'm skeptical.